What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist, and today we're back to answer your questions. Another installment of For the Greater. We've got Gershwin, and he's going to explain to you what it is, what it isn't, what it will be, and what it forever will be known as.
This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, comment down below. Put a question in front of your question because we get to those questions first. That is what Owen Degnegar did.
Whoa.
Yes. What do the average citizens of the Imperium think of Space Marines? Is the average person even aware of them and what they are? No, the average person does not know what Space Marines are. The average person doesn't even know what the sun is.
Yeah.
Not our sun, just like a sun. I've been kind of talking about this in the past 40 facts videos when I talk about like Imperial worlds. Most of the time, like if you were born in the Imperium, you would more than likely be born into a manufactorum as part of like a Hive City. And those people are kind of trapped within the Hive City. So the majority of the population of the Imperium, the trillions and trillions of individuals, know nothing of the grander Space Marines.
Right. It's very similar to the allegory of the cave, where humanity is basically in this cave, not knowing what's out there. They do see some flickers of the grander scheme of things, like if a chaos invades or something like that, or demonic incursions, chaos cults, that kind of thing. But those are just the shadows behind the fire. And then eventually, well, not eventually, because most of the time, humanity in that aspect won't know of the greater scheme of things, like you were saying. So they'll never escape the cave, so to speak. Very few do.
Yeah. Now, if you are part of like Pharaoh worlds or Recruitment worlds or worlds where contact with Space Marines is not as, or I wouldn't say common, but happens, then you would see them as like mythical gods.
Yeah. Same thing with like nobility and stuff like that.
Yeah. There are some Ultramarine successor chapters actually do have planets that they control, like their government and stuff. In that case, then, like you said, those are like noble people, and it's a great honor to have your child become one of the Space Marines. Sometimes refer to them as like Sky Warriors or Angels of Death, things like that. And then if you're an Imperial Guardsman, same thing. You're more than likely you're never going to meet a Space Marine, or you're never going to be in a campaign or a battle with a Space Marine.
Because if you are, chances are you're going to die.
Even if you survive, they're going to end up killing you.
You've seen too much.
But yeah, even Imperial Guardsmen, they think that they're mythical, that they're not real.
They're like myths, kind of like Hercules and stuff like that.
Yeah. Good question, though.
Very good question.
Next one.
This one is by DeFool06. Would the oldest trick in the book work on an orc? Example. One would shout and point, "What's that?" And then the orc would look as you run in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that definitely work. Orcs are very dumb.
Gullible.
The unfortunate thing is that most orcs are surrounded by their Gretchen lackeys, and the Gretchen would know. So then you would have like a bunch of Gretchen. If you're an Imperial Guardsman, you go look to a knob. The knob turns around, you start running, and then all of a sudden you feel a small knife going through your back because it's a Gretchen that jumped on top of you. Them hood rats, man. Next question comes from DeFool06. Yeah. If the Emperor ever falls into chaos, which chaos god would he align with? If the Emperor ever fell, I think he would be Khorne. He's a warrior, right?
True.
Honor.
Yeah, he's honor bound.
Yeah.
Wants the glory.
What do you think?
Either that or Zeech. Because I don't see Slaanesh and Nurgle being him.
Yeah, definitely not Nurgle. Well, current Nurgle maybe. Or currently Nurgle.
Well, yeah, because he's like ever dying, ever undying.
He could really turn to any of them. Well, except for Slaanesh.
Perfection, maybe? It could be anything if you twist it the right way.
Yeah, if you think hard enough, you can make it do anything. Next question.
This one is by Defool06. Why does the Emperor tolerate the Blood Angels and Dark Angels in using the word angel in their name, architecture, armor, and so on, when he did forbid the old religions? So like Catholicism and all that stuff.
So there was an interview with what's the Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he was talking about how he still uses BC, like before Christ, and he's okay with using it because it's the Jesuit priests that discovered the calendar, basically, and to remove that like BC from that, you're destroying the hard work that was placed by these people. Even though they were religious, you're destroying it just out of ideology. And I think the Emperor is the same way. The Emperor is like, we're going to call them angels because we're paying homage to where we come from. Because even though I don't believe that religion should continue, religion got us to where we are. Or, not religion got us to where we are, but like manpower and knowledge got us to where we are. And they also believed in religion. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, man. He's a beast.
Right. I mean, if Sanguinius came up to you and he's all like, we're going to call ourselves the Blood Angels, you're going to be like, hey, do you, man?
Yeah.
You do got those wings.
Yeah.
Robert Has Downs Jr. How do you guys manage time for games, hobby times, YouTube, and regular people stuff? Warp shenanigans can only get you so far before you perils. This guy periled like, what, 3 times in our last game?
Yeah, but well, so I played an orc weird boy, and if you know, their rule is if there's 10 orcs near them, you get a +1 to your roll. But if you roll higher than a 11,
you
automatically perils. And there were 60 boys around me, so of course, the reason I did that is because he was gonna jump. So of course I perilled every time. Mm-hmm. And the weird boy didn't die until the second one.
Yeah.
No,
third.
The third, yeah. Because weird boys are tough.
We're weird.
And he was a warphead. He wasn't just a weird boy. But yeah. What was his question?
Oh, how do we manage time?
Oh, Adderall.
That helps.
Mm-hmm.
Very little sleep, a lot of Adderall, and what's that one thing called? Arroz con gandule, mi nene!
There you go.
I had a Puerto Rican rice earlier.
Did you have it with the meat or no?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't had that in a while.
Yeah.
We need to hit up our buddy. He's Puerto Rican.
He is Puerto Rican. Next question comes from Te Mandé a la Bird. How big can an Inquisitor Retinue be? I think we answered this last week, but but it's like half a dozen.
Yeah.
Because each individual has to serve a purpose. An Inquisitor isn't just going to be like, yeah, let me get 2 Psychers, 3 Gnolls. No, like there's 1 Gnoll, 1 Psyker, 1 military guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick up the Dark Heresy book. Like, even if you don't play the Dark Heresy game,
just pick it up. Like
pick it up, yeah. That is full of lore. That's really interesting, and it opens up like the lore to the Inquisitors, and it even tells you how they sleep and how they travel and all that kind of cool stuff.
Speaking of Inquisitors, did you see the new Inquisitor for Blackstone Fortress?
No.
It's like a chick with like robot legs. She's got 2 pistols.
No, I haven't seen.
It's really different than the original human-looking Inquisitor.
Is there a new box set coming out, or is it just models?
No, I think it's a new box set.
Hmm?
Yeah, because I covered it 3 days ago. So it's in there. And they got their own little retinue of 5 guys.
That's pretty sweet.
You're pretty sweet.
All you need is a Jakiro weaponsmith.
Mm-hmm. He has every function you could want.
Next question comes from Barrett Jensen. Are you related to Miss Jensen, my first grade teacher? What armies are you guys currently playing? Which ones would you like to build next?
Boy, we got a playlist on our armies. Check it out.
But the
Well,
answer
this guy
is,
doesn't.
No, I know. But the answer is I play Orks 100% of the time. I have an Imperial Fist army, I have an Inquisitor army that I don't play, and I have a Scutari army that I don't play.
You played it like twice.
The Scutari army? Oh yeah.
And you technically played Imperial Fist once, although it was Kill Team.
Oh yeah, and I also actually played with you. Remember the drop pod thing?
I do.
So I play all of them at least once.
That adds up to like 103%. You said you play Orcs 100% of the time.
Yeah, so a lot. What about you?
But yeah, Tau, Space Marines that are my own army, Celestial Sons, and Chaos Space Marines, which are a splinter off of that Space Marine Celestial Sons called the Infernal Sons.
And demons.
And demons, but they're a part of the chaos. I lump them together.
Oh, okay. Because you've played majority demons many times. I think that's what you did last weekend.
Technically, it's under the Chaos Space Marine with demon allies, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've never fielded demons by themselves. It's always through Chaos Space Marines.
Which one would you like to collect next?
Eldar.
What kind? Just
It would be it'd be a mix of like Wraith units and jet bikes.
That's neat.
So I think that would be a Yamden, if I'm correct.
The red ones? No, the blue ones. No, the green ones.
I thought it was the yellow ones.
I don't know. We're the lore guys, right?
What are colors?
Yeah. I really want to start a Tau army, but specifically like Goivesas and Kroot.
So like Imperial Guard Tau.
Yeah, basically. I want a kit bash. But then again, I don't have time for that. I need more Adderall.
Nobody got time for that.
Next question.
What happened to her?
To whom?
That lady. Nobody got time for that?
She probably made some good money. She did some commercials and stuff. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Next question comes from Hustis Bangs. When a member of the Legion of the Damned dies in battle, does Chaos regain an OP flaming soldier, or he dissolves into nothingness?
Yes.
I don't think a Legion of the Damned battle brother has ever died.
And if they do, they probably just like morph back into the warp or something.
Yeah, because if they are demons, then they just go back into the warp. They're banished for a little bit, then they come back. But they're part of the Army of the Light, so. Lupe.
Kick, push. Kick, push.
Last question. What do you have? I have one in Spanish.
Oh, you're like asking me?
Well,
Go ahead.
Alejandro González Jiménez asks, ¿Por qué Slanesh está bien rica? Which means, why is Slanesh so... Rica would be good, right?
Yeah, like tasty?
Tasty.
Yeah.
Slanesh is not tasty. If some of the models look gross, in my opinion. Some of them have like anteater faces. And then you have a second question. ¿De dónde son ustedes o sus familias? That means, where are we from and where our grandmas stay?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Speaking of Brooklyn, did you know Boondocks may be coming back?
Yeah, I saw the interview with what's his name?
Granddad.
Yeah, Granddad.
That's good.
Yeah, that's cool, man. But yeah, we're Mexican. Live near Chicago.
Your grandma stay in Guadalajara.
Yeah.
Hara.
Even though she's dead.
Fifi O'Hara.
R.I.P. Grandma.
Wakanda forever.
And did you have any more?
I have more, but to the next episode we go.
This was Gershwan,
the Sound Alchemist, and we are out.
Always used to put my freedom first in any situation. I knew I never had that much to lose.